Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Jason Breitenfeld, and it's a little bit of an introduction about me. Prior to January 20th of 2013, I was a very active person. I never sat down for a minute. I had 3 part-time jobs. I was going to college full-time. Um, the job that led me to the condition that I'm in today was I used to drive taxi for a company. Um, I worked very closely with the Safe Ride program here in the state of Wisconsin. What I would do is I would take people home from area taverns that had too much to drink. On January 20th, I was hired to take a group of guys bar hopping. They had actually rented my taxi for the whole night, and my job was just to take them around town and at their different bars. 2 members of the group got intoxicated a lot earlier than the others in the group and wanted to go back to their cabin early. I didn't have a problem with that, so I took them back to their cabin. I dropped them off, and I got back on the main highway, and approximately a mile down the road, a drunk driver that was 3 times the legal limit came across the center line at 80 miles an hour and hit me head on. I was traveling at 40 miles an hour due to road conditions not being the greatest. So that was equivalent to a 120 mile per hour head-on collision. Luckily, I had a guardian angel, I call him. He came upon the scene of the accident probably within 2 to 3 minutes. He stayed with me the entire time. It took the firefighters and EMTs to arrive. Once they did arrive, he also stayed with me the entire hour and 45 minutes that it took them with the jaws of life to cut me out of the vehicle I was in. They do tell me that I was alive. I was alive, alert, and conscious through the whole thing. As a matter of fact, some of them said that I had probably the best sense of humor for a severely injured person. I was then life flighted to the nearest trauma unit in Marshfield, Wisconsin, where I underwent numerous surgeries to pretty much put the whole lower half of my body back together. The gas pedal went through and cut off my right leg. They were able to reattach that. My left hip was completely crushed. I seen x-rays of it later, and it kind of reminded me of those old Felix the Cat cartoons where he puts his finger in the dam and it cracks. That's kind of what my hip and pelvis looked like. Besides, the wall of my hip, of the hip joint, was broke right off the femur. But the amazing part is, before the first surgery, the surgeon that took me before he took me into the operating room, talked with my wife, and they told her that the chances of me living through the first surgery was very slim because I had lost so much blood. As a matter of fact, in the accident, I lost almost 3/4 of my blood. And they did tell her that if I did live through the accident, or through the first surgery, I would definitely have one leg gone, if not both my legs removed. So if I did miraculously come out of that surgery with both legs, which I did, the doctors told me that they'd never be able to be used, that I would never walk again. I never took that to heart when I heard that news. I decided that I was not going to let the doctors and therapists tell me that I wasn't going to be able to walk again. It was my will, and it was God's will that I made it to the point where I could walk again. With that determination, about 6 months after the accident, I was walking with just my cane. And it took a lot of hard work and determination, but I got there. Going back to the first surgery, I had actually, the doctors did tell my family that if I lived through it, that it would be a miracle. Well, I didn't live through the first surgery. I actually died on the operating table the first time. And